Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп. Гара. Гарри Поттер снова. Здесь и сейчас. Ой. Сейчас мы вспомним, на чем мы остановились.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Хогсмит? Да. У нас особо заданий там выбора нет. Сейчас. А не будет показывать? Да, наверное, нет, конечно. Она будет показывать нам кого? Самого мужика. Кому мы должны, да? Ну да. Точно. Ну давай, ладно. Что уж тут. Чё пропускать-то? Ух ты. Блин, я не пойму. Я не туда тыкнул. Ебать. Да я там даже не был. Чуть. Я там не был. Но мы же должны туда по заданию отправиться, нет? Или я ошибаюсь? Да ну, блин. Пойдем тогда поговорим с директрисой, а там видно будет. Я не думаю, что вот эта часть карты будет по заданию не задействована. Такого не должно быть. Хотя, кто знает. Вот она. Тётя. Да-да.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my
Hogwarts.
time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Серьезные мутки, да? Потом 4-й хранитель. 4 хранителя, по идее.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I've always said that travel.
Погнали, погнали.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Нужно использовать замки. Их очень много. Хотя бы первого уровня мы можем. Эти статуэтки надо где-то...
Revelio.
Оп. Так.
Levioso.
Вот и 50-я. Отлично. Это назад. Ты еще, наверное, куда-то?
Revelio.
Еще одна жаба.
Confringo.
Вау!
Accio.
А все, не идет счет теперь.
Revelio.
Все. Обратно по лягухам. Гипножаба. Пора.
Revelio.
А где шалунишка? Ключик. Вот он. А ну погнали. Ну где ты там?
Got it.
Чпок. Отлично.
Revelio.
Где тут замочек еще? О,
Aloha Mora.
да, как я
We
вначале
have Revelio.
тупил с этими замками. Вообще жесть. Ну что это? Вот все это... Блин. Опа, она...
Mine now, demi guys.
Угу. Вот где-то я их пропустил, а где теперь хрен узнает. Может быть, где уже был. А туда ты теперь не забегаешь. Хреново.
Revelio.
А ты, друг, куда? вот он. Прекрасно.
Yes.
Yes. Так.
Revelio.
Ничего я тут не упустил. Угу. Ну ладно, тогда пошли.
Revelio.
Ого. Елочка.
Revelio.
Прикольно. Так-то.
Please don't waste that lovely complexion on such a frown.
Певцы тут вот они. Так.
Revelio.
И тут елочки везде. Прекрасная зима в Хогвартсе. Нам надо к дедушке.
Leave me be. I'm talking about it.
Aloha Mora.
Так, сундучки, да?
Confringo. Accio.
Только зачем они мне теперь? Не зачем?
Revelio.
Ух ты. Фрезанула как. Вот она чё.
Mine now, demi-guys.
7, 8. Еще одна где-то осталась, по идее. И тогда, я так думаю, второй уровень замков, да, будет?
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
О, пузырь такой. Вискаря. Хеннесси.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from
Нихера себе
Professor Black.
хитрецы какие.
I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Этого шпаненка где-то искать надо. Малыша.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed it.
Пурики на жопе скачали,
Now,
видать.
to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or
Жопа
what have you.
прыщавая.
Now move along.
What could the headmaster want?
Yeah. Ah. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I
ты, я
simply
директор,
mourn
куда
for
ты,
the
блядь?
future of the wizarding world.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Чё ты хочешь?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you...
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way out.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the...
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses.
Ah, yes.
Are you feeling all right, sir?
I assure you, I am quite...
Иди.
Something.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it isn't.
Иди в жопу.
We could still have trials and a somewhat...
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor... And they're fine now. The fact that it happened...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the...
A silly game. For good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and...
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the
Я
ministry.
директор, ёпте. Отвечай директору, Нига. Лупастый. Уже открытый. Понятно. Блять, запутаешься тут.
It's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Да и отвали.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Некогда.
Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
Вкладываешь нас, да?
Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Без палева вообще почти.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But
Ебать ты
Master knows
палишься.
that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Так.
Potion's wearing off. I best... Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor.
Ну ладно. Быстрее, бегом. Врагает уже, бля. Чё, не туда? Быстрее, быстрее.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Ну, где задание?
Revelio.
Чё? Погнали сюда тогда. Так, у нас здесь самое ближнее, вот оно, да?
Revelio.
Окей. И чё это? Ага, здесь мы были уже.
I can do this. I can do this. They
Тут,
will
тут,
want
тут,
to help.
тут, я тут.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and...
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to
Ну, не
tell
факт,
that we're
не факт.
sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Вот он. Лошадяная.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Нормальный тип.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
А,
I'll let you know what I
понятно.
find.
Ну иди в
Ревелио.
жопу тогда. Чё он тут за сонная лощина там?
Neat, he's likely studied here.
Отлично. Давай-ка. Сейчас, тут главное понять. Дракон.
Ревелио.
Ревелия.
Levioso.
Afraid to...
Do you really think you can best me?
I'll get that goblin helm back. You're the little...
Levioso.
You're that hip.
Confringo. Your poaching days are over.
Ну так все.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Ой, хрен с ним.
How many nibblers you could find down there?
When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own...
Levioso. Bombarda. Imperial.
I am...
Confringo. Levioso.
Just how many witches and wizards?
Got nothing first, did you? Amateur. I haven't even had a drink out.
Where did it go?
Воу, воу, воу.
What just happened to me?
Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. It's a bit like,
You may want to... What have you done? You're a stick.
Levioso.
You're the little... Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
Protego.
Stop flitting around like a billywig!
Так, а подожди, я вот только прочитал.
Admirable trick.
Ну-ка.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Немножко не понял. А, все, понял.
Lumos.
Блять. Не летят букашки.
Revelio. Lumos.
You will not survive this fight.
Что там они конфринга, там хренинга кричат.
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud.
3 из 14. Это еще хрен знает сколько нам.
Revelio.
О,
Thought you had me. Confringo.
ну тут я уже не раз был.
Incendio.
Crucio. Confringo. Confringo.
Дай козявок. Где козявки? О, 4 козявки дал. Так. Ну, в принципе, недалеко, как бы.
A castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Да идите нахер. Ю. Не бзди, я тут. Так.
Revelio.
Ждать. Чё это? Это я типа в бою? Да. Прикольно. Может, уже закончится бой, нет? Блять, пролетел над ними, хер знает когда.
Revelio.
Так.
Levioso.
Я знаю, что это за камень.
Revelio.
Вон на Мерлина испытание.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Ебать. Ни время, ничего ты не можешь поменять. Бой, блядь, идет. Че, блядь, угораете, что ли, а? Пиздец. За 30 километров, блядь, улетел уже. Че мне, блядь, надо сделать, чтобы это прекратилось? Просто перепиздить там всех? Где?
Revelio.
Идиотская хуйня, блядь. Все, нет. Ой, не все. И у меня все равно идет дуэль там где-то.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Crucial. Confringo.
Бля, это нихуя не нормально.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
Идиотское дерьмо.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. This place has seen better days.
Ну где эти черти? Пиздец.
Revelio.
Да, вот это, конечно, блин, это вообще дичайший баг, просто, блять, ублюдский. Это так же, как в лифте я вчера зашел. Бля, заебись вообще.
Revelio.
Заебаться штука. Да, вот это, конечно, пиздец. Что это, блядь?
Revelio.
Что за точка была? Хз. А, о. Ну, блин. А, 3 кружки.
Revelio. I should dismount here.
Ждем-с до
Are
первой
you ready
звезды.
to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agapes Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Считать умеешь? Вот посчитаешь. А знаешь, как считать? Правильно. Одну в рот положил, раз. Прожевал, съел, вторую положил, два. Понял? Ну ты 30 спросил. Сказал, если маленький, то 30. Ну, знаю, чем тут делают.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
If only I could invent a new the charming thing about Hogwarts. When I was a girl, I wanted to work with
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Jasper Trout may not keep it.
Revelio.
Good thing the ministry banned underage kids. When I was a girl, I wanted to work.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts,
and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Я говорю, прожуй сначала.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
My parents finally installed a fireplace. I was thrilled.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Так, теперь с двумя еще поговорить, да? Я думал, сейчас будем искать. А что там еще повыше-то? Нет, ничего.
Aloha, Mora.
Вот она, вот она. Вот она, родная. Так. Ай! А почему мы не можем подождать? Почему? Тоже задание, наверное, да? Хорошо, ладно. Мы запомнили. Трехметлах она, короче. Горопотный не забудет.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
I've nothing to say about him.
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You know the Bickles? All right.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the...
Oh, he's a good man. But even he would... It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on... I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order.
What was in the note?
It was... We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention...
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive... He said, your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items. I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative book, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to...
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Ух ты ж. Хоть побольше сейчас можно брать. Ладно, это потом посмотрим. Так, а продаешь ты что тут? Че? Иди.
Revelio.
Так.
I'm just trying to practice.
Those ministry stiffs have never used an unforgivable curse in their lives.
Пожелтело как-то все, нет? Опять побелело.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
О, здорово, Агабус.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Один, короче, в отказ идет уже.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she, as a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Revelio.
Levio's so stupid. Muggles have made life shop.
Где ты, Нига?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio.
Она в кабанью голову пошла опять.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Да блин! Упырь такой, а! Блять, прыгнуть не может. Ёб твою мать, а! Говнарь, блин.
You don't ever want to find yourself in the pocket of one.
Revelio.
Палочка.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Ах вы ублюдки. Придется отпиздить вас.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. Accio. A hidden door.
Mm-hmm.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Мне нравится, как он накладывает. Все, бум.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Say what you will about Feldcroft, it's not gonna work.
А мы все найдем тут. Я надеюсь.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Сейчас мы перегасим всех сначала.
I've never been afraid of the dark, nor do you.
А не. Сейчас будем по-другому мочить их.
Get over here, you insolent child!
Confringo. Levioso. You regret that. Imperio.
Time to even the odds.
Accio. Glacius. Bombard. Glacius. Confringo.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Make it stop! What are you, shy?
Oh, what's the loss of your eyes?
Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. He must be here somewhere.
Come back here!
Such agility!
Confringo.
What are your thoughts on electricity? I'm just warming up.
You're putting me to sleep.
Confringo. Crucial.
What have you done?
Incendio.
You're going to regret it.
Flash the liberation.
Look what you've done. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Might want to look up. Expulsion!
Crucial.
Confringo. Expulsion!
Incendio.
Пал.
Revelio.
Все обшаривать. Крысы какие-то бегают.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. They'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Accio.
Чё это? Не.
Confringo.
Крысы.
Revelio.
Через ту вылазит, походу, что ли? А, нет. Нахрен вообще. Так, вот по заданию. Немного не понял. Снаряжение наполнено. Вот эта бомжарская херня выбивалась просто. А, вот, теперь упала. Заебись. $40 монет. Нормально.
Revelio.
Тоже заебись. Ну ёптать.
Revelio.
Found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray. He will tell you what you need to do.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she? I am all right. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Блядство. Палочку его еще найди. А, не. Она где-то здесь.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Сейчас.
Revelio.
Так, понятно.
Confringo.
Ну вот, на, это какой-то ножик. Топор, блядь.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Такие вот штуки еще тут бывают.
If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Rabe's wand from her cell, it must be blocked by something. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Ботвинса. Палочка Ботвинса.
Well done. I knew.
Да давай уже.
You best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react.
Ишь ты какой.
Revelio.
Быстрый.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Пошли, ё-моё, за мной.
Revelio.
Так. Кот меня привела не туда. Бегам.
Revelio.
Бегам.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Валим.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Финфебель.
Revelio.
Теперь дайте мне пройти. Так, мне теперь надо в 3 метлы. Go, go, go. В пивнушечку надо зайти. О, как раз сейчас ночь. Самое то. Иди сюда. А теперь валим отсюда. Сначала сюда.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Так. А чё я капусту не кидаю? Вот и вот эту штуку. О, дурак. Чпынь. Так, переодеваемся. Семьдесят 73 от гоблинов. Отлично. Остальное продаем. Лоза нет. Шапки. Шапки продаем. Шарфец продаем. Вот здесь у нас выбор побольше, да? Отлично, все продаем. Не понял. А где так много цифр показывал? Лучше, лучше, лучше. Странно. Ну, в принципе, ладно, чё. Сейчас мы это все. Сбагрим сейчас это все мы. Сразу к нашему торгашу.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Я тебе новую тачку сделал, свою. Она вот такая.
Максим.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Теперь... Туда. Так, сейчас в туалет схожу. Ну что, отдаем?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd... Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able... However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alahamora known... Keep looking for those moons.
Старые.
You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Звук. 13 теперь. Да блин, кто там еще? Очкар. Да звук говорю. Побежали, побежали, побежали. Ждем.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
Угу. Хотела, я знаю.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Херню какую-то плетет.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens.
Yes, I remember.
Exactly. Soon, and once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Так. Привычка.
Revelio.
В кабинет Дирика пойдем. Как раз вот его пройдем. И И закончим на сегодня.
Revelio. Revelio.
Тут уже обшарено все. А что там дальше?
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Так, сундучок. Обычно неизвестное.
Revelio.
Третий уровень. О, второй.
Aloha Mora.
Точно так же все.
Revelio.
Все, сел.
Нет.
А чё?
Через 30 секунд.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the past.
Да нахрен.
Это не работает.
Ну вот.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Никак. Блин, а? Почему так-то?
Просто так денег потрачу все.
Я же хотел как лучше. Ну, видишь, схватывает и...
У меня сейчас много вертелось. Уверен? Они об что-то типа вот так
Нет, нет.
ударяются и все. Я просто чувствую, что я вот здесь.
Да нет, нет, нет.
Нет?
Это какая-то поломочка.
Мастерскую.
Ага, конечно. Блин, а так-то прикольная штука была, да?
Угу.
Эх, ладно, хрен с ней. Положи на стол.
Угу.
Revelio.
А, тут третий уровень.
PlayStation?
Нет, нет, Максим.
Нет.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book. Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
А что туда?
Я только потом хотел спросить.
Когда потом?
Ну, когда лучше запустить.
Where am I?
Ты что хотел спросить?
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
О, смешно. Мы скачались.
Выключай, чтоб скачки сейчас не было. У меня сейчас интернет. Не надо, чтобы...
In this place, as in life, death
Приставку
takes
выключи.
many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Сейчас я закончу и включу. Третьего хранителя еще.
Это последний?
Нет, 4.
4?
Берите через город, чтобы вас не заметили.
Только без невидимости.
Нет,
Просто пройти.
вообще где-то я.
I should have run when I...
Best move while I can. He must be here somewhere.
Камни сыпятся.
I need to time this just right.
Дождь из камней.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
еще одну. Ты их вырубать можешь потихоньку?
Нет, вообще ничего не могу делать. О, смерть. Видишь, как все нарисовано.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find it if I go up there.
Ну-ка, давай. Давай.
Да. Сколько тебе еще через них пробираться?
Ну откуда я знаю? Может, туда?
Да, давай.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Тихо. Тут тоже прячешься, видишь, тетя?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Быстрее.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a
Блин,
way
сейчас
past them.
увидит.
Тебе все заново?
Я не знаю, Макс. Я же первый раз только. Сейчас посмотрим.
Тебе так долго будет.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here.
Нет, нет. Вот
Where could
сразу.
Neve be?
Ну,
Too
тетя,
many.
видишь, прячешься.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to
Быстрее,
find a
быстрее,
way
пока он не...
past them.
Блин, опять он повернулся, а.
Ну, он тебя
Сейчас,
не
сейчас, сейчас, сейчас.
заметил.
Сейчас заметит, он идет сюда, видишь?
Едет как.
Так, пока этот отвернулся. Быстрее!
Ну, сейчас повернется. Как Человеки-пауки
Угу.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Что делать? Да нет. А как я появляюсь прям на дороге?
Он сказал, нужно возвращаться, мимо не пройти.
А, назад?
Да, видимо.
Точно. Спасибо, что сказал.
Ну, читать-то тоже надо.
Ну я не могу и читать, и сюда смотреть. Иногда бывает, что пропускаю. Так, назад, да?
Closed. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Гарри Поттер?
Да.
Конечно. Он же у нас умный парняга.
Да, все. Нет, ну,
Да блин.
туда уж пока не идет.
Надо, чтобы вот этот отвернулся.
Now's my chance.
Ну бегом, блин. А он бежать не может вот так. Быстрее, быстрее. Кто-то тоже прячется, видишь?
Точно кто-то.
That's the way forward.
Бегом.
Да,
Таинственная мантия.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
ты не видишь. Теперь тебя
Ну а что мне теперь-то делать надо?
бежать и...
Нет,
цель.
нет. Точка там осталась, вот она. И что? Ворот закрыли и все.
Убить всех. Ты же теперь невидимый.
Да я не могу ничего, ни заклинаний, ничего использовать.
Тогда просто побегай. Вообще. Нет, лучше врагов.
А, вот, теперь я, видишь, вообще мимо них иду.
I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free.
По метке идешь.
Now where are you, Neve?
Здесь я осталась.
Нет, нет, я перепутал. Вообще прикольно, кстати, сделано. Дальше, ну знаю, на этот раз ты не сможешь спрятаться.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not
Но не
squander
трати
its
необычайную
extraordinary
силу
power.
попусту. Как в кино у Волан-де-Морта было так же сделано. А, или нет, или как у профессора Дамблдора. Это я не помню. С такими пупырками. Так.
Ну-ка.
А, заклинания только такие есть, да?
Revelio.
А ты не можешь поменять?
Нет, ну вот то, что есть.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Так, ну теперь я не невидимка.
Невидимка.
Не невидимка.
Почему не?
Ну меня же теперь все видят.
Как не? А,
да. Ого.
Где 30 Ну что, 30 уровень уже?
Блин. Блин.
Он тебе так любит,
Сейчас.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descender.
Фига, вот тут палочку мощно.
Depulso. Bombarda. Descender.
200 урона, обалдеть. А это вообще отлично.
Но это может быть просто здесь, ну.
А, вот. У тебя это на стрим был только что видно серое питание?
Нет.
Нет?
Лучше.
Revelio. Defender.
А, ну это, наверное, здесь.
Descender. Bombarda.
А? Сейчас, Макс. Нет.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Descender.
Здесь легко.
Depulso. Descender. Depulso. Bombarda. Descender. Bombarda. Depulso. Descender.
Ну, эта палочка, конечно, много урона наносит.
тебе всего-то опыта дали.
М?
Всего 35 опыта тебе
Ну,
дали.
блин, потому что...
Они думают, что когда тебе тяжело, тебе это легко.
Да здесь не тяжело, в том-то и дело.
Здесь средний.
Здесь и заклинания быстро откатываются, и палочку урон наносит. Тут может без заклинаний их перебить все.
Revelio.
Вообще, если так-то. О, по-моему, не придется.
Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Descendo. Defender. Rebellion. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda.
Короче, я так понял, они так и будут появляться. Такая ирония. Когда вот так, на. Еще один. Я убил, это уже другой. Второй уже вылез.
Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda.
Сейчас вот так надо. На. Пока он сидит, надо бить его, видишь? Сейчас. Ну, кидай свои камни.
Descendo. Protego. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defender.
Палку снял. Все, я его так убил. Да.
Два тролля?
А бутылку нельзя пить здесь. Не знаю. Это разгром делает.
Bombarda. Descendo. Defender.
Блин, я даже не понимаю, если честно.
Descendo. Bombarda.
Я пробую в кого мне стрелять.
Descendo. Potato.
прелестно.
А у него все равно нет.
Defender. Bombarda. Debolso.
Они так уехали. Ну, вот это все.
Debolso. Descendo. Bombarda.
Фу.
Почему чем-то плохо пахнет?
Нет.
Наконец-то. Сколько бы ты хотел за это опыта?
Не знаю.
На сейчас.
Не знаю.
Да. Не знаешь? Я бы 100 тебе дал. Конечно. А не 35. Очень мало. Сколько ходов ты из книги уже выберешь?
Так, не знаю.
Listen, Stone. This must be for me.
Еще не все.
Это что?
Камень какой-то.
Камень?
Таинственный камень.
Я знаю, что это за камень. Ты уже написано. Для меня это просто камень.
You are far from finished. Pass through the
Ой,
waters
теперь
ahead.
пройдите испытание с
Nothing is
камнем.
what it seems.
Ставь скорбящих и иди дальше. Все не то, чем кажется.
Ты так долго будешь. Чтобы настоящего Гарри Поттера убить.
Так, сейчас. Макс, возьми стульчик. Да.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Петя,
Да.
и все ты прошел?
Нет.
Он тут лежит.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Иди за ней, получается.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Я все прочитала. Ты.
Угу. А, ну значит все, значит мы сейчас пройдем. Вот сейчас мы её
Remember that,
воспоминания будем
as you
смотреть.
witness my memory.
Третьего хранителя.
Ну, воспоминания это еще одно, просто посмотреть, а то ходить здесь в этой книжке он дает.
Сейчас слеза упадет.
Откуда ты знаешь?
Потому что это уже третий хранитель, Макс.
Ты какую-то игру уже все прошел.
Ну, у первого и у второго так же было.
Я супер слеза как получается. Убьет?
Нет, это омут.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And
Это воспоминания.
Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Тетя других воспоминаний видел?
Мгм.
Серию, которую.
Да.
А во втором что было? Воспоминания. Наконец-то.
Гара.
Revelio.
Вот первый
Is
был,
it
второй,
true?
третий. Вот
Has
четвертый,
someone
хранитель.
completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Так, ну все. Придется нам теперь ждать. Ну и на сегодня закончим. А Гарри Поттер идет отдыхать. А продолжим завтра.
О, нифига себе тебе опыта дали.
Да, завтра.
Всем пока.